Want to
just traded Eric Gordon.
Want to turn our, he's a six man. Want to turn our attention to the Lakers. Dave McMenamin sat down with LeBron yesterday, asked him about his expectations for the Lakers and himself in his first season.
You're one of the most well-known athletes on the planet. The Lakers are one of the most notorious brands in all of sports. How did those two things come together and amplify one another?
It's a perfect match, and this city is built on stars. This city breathes stars, and they breathe winners, and I'm a winner, more importantly. I'm a winner, but obviously, you know, with Jeannie and Irvin and Rob, they know what it means, and they know what it feels to win. So they're a little bit closer to the finish line than it would be, say, you know, when I first got back to Cleveland.
So what is the bar for success for the 2018-2019 season?
I mean, it's unknown. It's unknown, but if we prepare ourselves mentally and physically every day, I mean, you know me, you know how I prepare every day. I won't accept anything less of trying to be great and wanting to be great every single day. So, but what's the level of success for this year? It's the unknown.
Brian, this great job by Dave, and Brian, is so interesting to me because we all, look, let's be honest, we all would have handed him some smelling salts if he came out and promised the Lakers would win a championship this year.
Right.
But let's also be honest, this is the first time in, what, a decade, maybe, that LeBron hasn't started the season with at least a real legitimate shot to win a title, right?
I'd go 13 years, actually,
Okay.
because remember, he made the finals in 2007, and then they were #1 seed a couple times before he makes 8 straight playoffs, 8 straight finals. I thought his answer there was very interesting, Rachel. First off, he sort of implied that this wasn't like when he came back to Cleveland in 2014. I completely disagree. That Cavs team was loaded and very well might have won the title that year had injuries not gotten in the way. Secondly, we heard him say, I'm a winner. And Rachel, you know LeBron very well. And I feel like if we get to November 18th and the Lakers are 4 games below 500, or if we get to January 1st and they're in 12th place or 10th place, which is possible,
Sure.
I don't think that's insulting them. That's what we're going to hear LeBron say. Well, I'm a winner. We may not be on this team as a winner. And the thing about it that's so difficult for the Lakers, their roster is flawed. I think everybody would agree with that. And okay, it's not a character assassination on the front office. They need a year to get together. They've got a flawed roster. That's one problem. The second problem is that the West is just brutal. And let's say the Clippers get their hands on Jimmy Butler. That would, you know, where Jimmy Butler goes could potentially change that. So I just think this is going to be something that LeBron has never had in his adult NBA years. And we know that when he was 19 and 20, he didn't make the playoffs. But since he's been an NBA adult, which I start basically when he made the playoffs for the first time in his 3rd season, he's never experienced this. I don't know how he's going to handle it.
I mean, how do you, because look, Stephen, you've gone from a championship winning, title winning, ring winning season, and then been on teams where you knew that was not there. How frustrating it is for a good player to be in the middle of that when you know what you've been capable of in the past.
If I'm LeBron James, I'm comfortable going anywhere because I know I'm going to make everybody better. Coming into the Western Conference and coming to the Lakers, as smart as LeBron is, we know he knew what he was getting himself into. We know that he knew that this was going to be almost impossible to get this team to the playoffs and back to the championship mode, but I think he understands that, and the playoffs is the ceiling for them for me. You know, just getting in. I don't think they can make any noise, but I never count LeBron out because he's been such a great player since he's been in the league and carrying teams, and he's done the impossible so many times. When we counted him out, he's done the impossible. So anything could happen with LeBron, but the Western Conference, he's dealing with a different monster now.
But you know LeBron. And the way LeBron feels in July and September is different than in the regular season sometimes.
That's true. I mean, we've talked about this a bunch, and we talked about it on camera. Like, I am looking to see what happens in that dead of winter when it is a slog and the flights are different than he's used to and the back-to-backs are different because every team is so strong in the West and all that. But I do say, Stephen, look, I would not have said on the last day of the regular season that I expected LeBron and the Cavaliers to take the path to the finals that they took, right?
Right.
The way all of that unfolded, what LeBron did over those 2 or 3 months was completely unpredictable.
After breaking his hand.
So, well, for the end, absolutely.
He said it's healthy, though. No, it's all healed.
So yeah. So, I mean, I would agree that you don't know what you're going to get. Let's all be entertained.
Can't count him out.
We did want to run back the iconic Vince Carter dunk of Friedrich Weiss as our distant replay because it occurred 18 years ago today. Do you guys know how much money it costs to run an Olympic clip?
I would get fired.
We do not have the budget for that.